Hi guys, and welcome to yet another very exciting Adobe Audition tutorial. And in this tutorial I will teach you how to apply and use the effect that is called speech volume leveler. And just like the name says, it does exactly that thing, that it levels the volumes of speech. For example, you have a recording that is pretty one, which this one looks like, but there is one spike in here. It might be a cough, a sneeze, or something like that, and you might have this in your recording, or something is fallen down inside the room while you are recording, a cup from someone's end, or your own end, or a glass, or some other spike in the audio. Now, if you use the normalize audio effect on this, what's after Adobe Audition is gonna do is that it's gonna try to bring the other levels to that spike area, which we do not want, because if there's a distortion, we do not want others to come and become distortions also. What we want is that it to become level up. If the spike is up there, the cough should be reduced to a level that it does not seems like a cough anymore. And of course, one instance of a noise like this can be easily solved by selecting it and then reducing its decibel level, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna control Z that. I want to fix this with the effect that I'm about to show you. But if you have a lot of instances like this and you want all them to be leveled up to your audio, or there is a lot of someone is recorded voice very poorly, some places his voice is loud and some places his voice is low, then in that case the speech volume leveler effect is a great option. So to apply it, let's go to effect menu, and then from here go to noise, actually amplitude and compression, and then come down to this option which says speech volume leveler. When it's brought up, there is this window, and there are some presets. You can of course apply them. Careful, medium, soft, and strong application of this effect can be brought into effect. There's the target volume and leveling amount, but these were present in the old versions also. This target dynamic range is a new version. Now what it does is that it tells the Adobe Audition that if you are certain that your audio floor is below 50 dB, then anything or the noise that would be here or below 50 dB, then it's going to be ignored. It's going to reduce it. Of course, you can play with this setting, bring it up and down like this. But a word of caution is that if you bring this side too high, then what's going to happen is that it's going to remove the small noises also. But the problem with it will be that if your audio recording is done by someone who has a very soft voice and very low speech levels, then some spoken words might be also removed from the audio track. But if you bring it up to or reduce the dB level too much, then there is a chance then some of the noise might not be, which is not spiking like this one, they might not be leveled up, or they might be ignored altogether. So to apply this, I think I'm gonna zoom out to see if there are any other spikes in here. Well, it seems pretty okay. There is a little bit one, but that's not that severe. So there are some more options in here, compressors and noise gate and stuff. You can play with these sliders also to get the best result that you want. I'm just gonna apply it, and we will see how it looks like in the waveform. As you can see, it has brought up everything into a normal level. Of course, you can say that its volume or amplitude level will be too much, but it is leveled up. You can always reduce the volume or the amplitude level like this. As you can see now, there are no spikes in here. The spikes are removed. If I control Z this, you would see that the spike was here. Now if I control shift Z it and reduce its level, you can see that there were two spikes actually. One was here, too severe, and the other was here. Those are both removed, and our volume has been set to level. The entire speech or the entire track is brought to the same level. Okay, now there are no higher levels or there are no low frequencies in here. Everything will be spoken in the normal tone. So let's play and see. I'm gonna bring that speech a little bit volume, a little bit more low, and let's see if it is on a normal level. Hi guys, and welcome to yet another video. That was the clicks in the beginning of the mouse and the stuff, and that of course needs to be kitted out. That is not the fault of this effect. Setting Adobe Audition tutorial, and in this tutorial we will talk about the music panel inside the essential sound panel. When you click on it, you can see there are not that many. As you can see, it's speech, and different parts of the speech or audio track are constantly coming to -15. Of course, you can increase and decrease this to go up and down, but the main point is that it is remaining constant at this place and it's not spiking or it's not dropping too much. So this is a great effect to use if there are too many ups and downs in your audio track. It will easily and automatically remove those places and level your audio track. But of course you can get more better results if you play it with the settings and test for yourself that which one works best for you. Of course the default one does not work best for every audio track in the world. So with that said, I conclude this tutorial. I hope you liked it and I hope to see you in the next one. Until then, goodbye.